So one of my favorite parts of the practice, one of the more playful parts of the practice, is going upside down. And so we're going to work towards a posture today. And maybe you don't get into it fully, but that's also okay. There's a lot of prep in the practice today that can work towards the muscles that you need to strengthen and to loosen up to get into the pose. So we're going to be working on an arm balance today, scale pose, and you can use 2 blocks. You can also make a lot of modifications for tight wrists, and yeah, thank you for tuning in. We'll start in child's pose. Knees apart, feet together, and stretch back. Do that again. Come onto all fours, and then start to sink the hips back. Feel your tailbone lengthening down and space between your hips and your ribs, in between the ribs. Forehead resting. Inhale, lift your elbows, lift your palms, and exhale, settle back down. Rest your palms and your elbows. Connect to your breath. Relax here, know that you've made it onto your mat, and this is the best part of your day. And allow yourself to set intention for your practice. Whether you're coming to practice for the physical exercise, or to relax, or for wisdom within yourself, or to spend some alone time to connect to your breath, set your intention for whatever brought you here today. Take 5 breaths. Stretch out your arms and lift your head and come into the tabletop. Hips over your knees, come into a heart opener. Puppy dog pose. Hold on to the edges of your mat to go a little deeper. Rest your forehead, your chin. Push into your hands, pull your ribs in. Come back into the tabletop. Have your knees back a little bit, so your knees are behind your hips. Bend your elbows back. Take 5 push-ups here. You don't have to be going down as far as I'm going down. Only going down as far as you can push yourself back to tabletop. Take 1 more. Sit back onto your heels. Interlace your fingers, open your chest, lift your chin, and lower your chin. Take another breath here. Release. Hands, feet. Lift your right arm up. Exhale, bring it over to the left. Twist your spine. And maybe a little bit of a stretch in the outer right shoulder. Come up, deep inhale, lift your arm, exhale, bring your hand down. Inhale, change, lift up, exhale, lower the shoulder, press into your right hand. Twist your spine. Come upright. Walk your hands and handprint forward and lift your hips for down dog. Bend the right knee towards your chest and press into your hands. Press your left heel back. Keep the hips lifted. Come to the other side. Press your right heel back as you bend the left knee towards the chest. Release. Walk your hands back. Straighten your spine by pushing into the mat or pushing into your legs. The knees can be bent, but the shoulders should be reaching away from your ears. Chin slightly tucked in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, flatten, push away. Exhale, fold. Place your hands on your blocks or on the mat. Move your right hand in towards the center, bend the right knee, lift your left arm up. Switch your sides, left hand comes down, left knee bends. So you're going to feel this in the outer hips. Bring your hands down, crawl forward. Plank pose, touch your left shoulder. Bring your hand down, touch your right shoulder. Bring your hand down, lower to your knees or lower flat onto your belly. Roll into cobra pose. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll down. Come into cobra pose or upward facing dog and downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, activate your triceps, lengthen your neck. Take another breath. Feet walk one tiny step forward. Press into down dog, maybe bend your knees, and bring your right hand to your left leg and twist. Switch your sides. Bring your hands down, hop forward, come into Tolasana. Feel free to sit on a block if you like. Hands to your heart, soften your shoulders, smile, breathe. Bring your hands down and lift your hips. Hands to your hips, lift up. Reach your arms up, stretch up, lift your heels. Bring your hands to your heart and lower your heels. Reach your arms forward, bring your left arm over the right. Hold on to your shoulders or come into eagle arms. If that's inaccessible, hold on to the shoulders. Open up, spread your elbows out to the sides and switch your sides. Right arm over the left, elbows in line with your shoulders, feel space in the upper back. Release your arms out to the side, squeeze your shoulder blades, and bring your hands to your hips. Walk your feet a little closer together, bend your knees a lot. Bend at the hips, send your arms forward and your hips back. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down, lift your hips, fold. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, step straight to downward facing dog or take a vinyasa. Listen to your body as we're all in different levels of the practice. Lift your right leg up and open the hips. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, bring it slowly forward. Slow, slow. Shoulders over the wrist. Touch your elbow with your knee and pause. And then bring the leg straight up. Lift the heel. And step your foot outside the hand. We'll bring the fingers to face back. Stretch your wrists here. Sink into your hips. Soften your shoulders. Look forward. Bring your hands to face forward. Lift your hips. Lift your right leg. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale. Lift the right leg. Exhale. Step it forward. Arms come up. Chest comes up. Arms come forward. And bring your left arm over the right. Come to eagle arms. Maybe give yourself a gentle back bend here. Maybe not. Use your eyes to help you balance. Reach your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Right leg lifts up. Exhale, tap. Left side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step it out. Drop your left heel in. Extend up. Pull your ribs in and lift your hips. Maybe look up towards the sky. Hands down, flow, or step directly back. Especially if you lose your breath, skip the vinyasas. Lift the left leg, open the hips. Hollow out the armpits. Straighten the leg. Exhale, tap the elbow. Pause. Inhale. Extend up, exhale, step it outside. Lift your hips to turn your fingers back, and then sink down a little bit. Keep your back leg active and your back knee off, but stretch the wrists here. Look forward and breathe. Hands to face forward. Lift your hips, lift your left leg. Exhale. Bring it towards your nose. Inhale, extend, and then step it forward. Float up, arms forward, right over the left. Lift your elbows, maybe lift your chest, maybe gentle back bend. Know where you feel balanced and where the breath is flowing. Lift your arms up, hands down. Left leg up, exhale, tap the right elbow, lift the leg, exhale, step it to the side, bring your foot in, extend. Bring your hand down, step your foot back, go to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, exhale, step or hop your feet outside your hands. Stretch your shoulders here, so I'll face y'all. You can lift your hips and turn your feet forward and bring your hands like lobster claws back, holding onto the calves, the ankles. Start to use your hands to push your calves forward and your chest back. Then squeeze your legs and relax your head. Feel this in the outer shoulders, in the inner thighs. Maybe look up, maybe bind if you practice this posture anyway. Release and slowly come to standing. I'm already facing to the side of the mat. You can step your left foot back and turn to the long side of your mat. Step your feet apart. Turn your toes slightly out. Bend the knees. Hips maybe in line with the knees, but knees moving back. Hands on the legs, straighten your spine, and then bring your right shoulder down. Bend the left elbow, look to the left. Come to center, over to the other side. Come to center, hands to your heart. Squeeze inner thighs, but then sink down. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, straighten your legs. Turn your toes forward, and then turn them in. Hands to your hips, lift the chest, fold forward. Hands down, folded forward. Relax the head and neck. Straighten your spine. Turn your right toes to the right. Come to a transverse lunge. The left leg is straight and active, knees and toes facing up. And we're going to turn ourselves towards the right leg. So lift your left hip, come over into the lunge. And we're going to have the hands inside the right foot, bend the elbows, hold on to the right ankle. You can have your hands down on either side of your foot. You can hold the ankle to lower your chest more. You can airplane your arms. You can arm backwards here. Kind of up to you and your level of practice, where we want to sink into the hips and lower the shoulders. Crawl yourself back over to the right, bend into the knee, and then we'll switch our sides. Move over to the left side, left knee bent, right knee up, right toes up, go deep into the hips and the groin. We'll turn ourselves around towards the left, both hands inside, and the right knee lifted, and start to bend your elbows a little bit, and hold on to maybe the foot or the ankle or calf. Or you can have your hands on the ground for more stability. Keep this back leg really active, and the chest lowering down. Maybe arm balance here, or you can stay with your hands on the ground, or an airplane arms. Bring your hands inside the left foot, go into the transverse lunge, come into center, bow, hands to the hips, lift your chest. Inhale, extend your arms. Exhale, hands to heart. Heel toe, your feet in. Right under the hips. Pull up through the arches of your feet into your groin. All the way to the crown. Take a pause. Bring your weight into your left foot. Right knee comes up. Cross it over, maybe once, maybe twice. Come into eagle arms with the left arm over the right, holding the shoulders or palms together. Stay here or bow. Take 3 breaths. On a breath in, kind of burst your way out of it, and bring your hands to your heart. Weight into the right foot, left leg crosses once or twice. Arms forward, right over the left. Hold your shoulders or interlace your arms. Stay upright, sink into the hips, maybe bow. Take 2 breaths. Extend out of the pose and hands to heart. So we're going to try our scale pose, and you can use blocks. You can skip it entirely and take a different arm balance if you like. What's really nice about this is we're going to interlace our feet, and hopefully the feet will help us to stay in the pose. So you can take this posture if you already know what it is. If you don't follow along, I'll show it once without the blocks and once with the blocks. If you're doing it on your own, take it as many times as you'd like. We'll come into a squat, and then we'll lift the hips and turn the feet forward and the heels out, and bring your hands down behind the feet. Elbows are bent so that the tricep is receiving the weight of the hamstrings. Sitting back, look forward like you're reaching your chin forward, and start to walk your feet in towards the center. Maybe cross one foot over the other, and then try to push your arms out. So lift your feet by sitting back into your hips. Push your arms out, because with the feet interlaced, you can stay kind of stuck in the pose. You can release. You can stretch your wrists. You can try it one more time. Try it with the blocks maybe, because that already helps your hips to be a little bit higher. You can have your hands on blocks. Maybe your fingers are around the block, and see how that feels. Your hips are already up higher, so maybe it's easier to lift your feet off the mat. Depending on the blocks, they could be a little wobbly, a little less stable. So you can see how that feels. Release. Walk your feet parallel. Step onto the hands and stretch your wrists. Relax your head. Sigh out your mouth. Release your hands. Walk your feet all the way together. Big toes touching. Bend into your knees. And come into a squat. Lift your chest. Pull your ribs in. Slowly lower your knees all the way to the mat. Slowly lower. Lift up. Take your hands to the sacrum, come into camel pose. If you take it with the feet more separated, you can separate. If you take it with your hands on your heels, take the modification that you use. Chin to chest, or throw. Come upright, untuck the toes, sit onto your heels, open your palms. Remind yourself of your intention today. Come to seated. Extend your legs, pause. The legs extended and your hands lightly down. And bring your right foot in. Come into Bhujapidasana, turn your chest towards the leg and fold forward without bringing your shoulders too far forward. You can even hold the calf. What I like to do is pull my calf back and my chest forward. Lowering the chin, lowering the center of my chest. Lift up as you breathe in. Right hand comes behind you. Lift the hips. Extend through the left arm. Slowly come down. Switch to your sides. Chest facing the right toes. Fold forward. Take the arm positioning as it feels good. If it feels good to hold the foot, hold the foot. You don't have to though. Your hands can be on the mat, helping to turn your chest towards the leg. Slowly come up and bring your left hand down and bring your hips up. Open the chest, open your hips. Slowly release. Extend the legs. Move your hips forward and come onto your back. Give yourself a couple circles here. Both directions. Hands down, rock your hips, come into plow pose, optional. You can use your hands on the mat, you can interlace your fingers, you can have your hands on your back, but try to have your cervical spine off the floor. Stay here or come into shoulder stand, hands on your back, any variations that you practice, chin off the chest, cervical spine off the mat, spread your toes. Slowly lower down through plow, nice and slow. Release your hands, lower your spine. Place your feet on the mat, place your butt onto your hands. Come into fish pose, squeeze and straighten the legs, bend the elbows, open your chest, open your throat. Bring your chin in, release. Place your feet wide and your knees together and your hands onto your stomach. You can stay right here until it feels good to come into Shavasana. And kind of like all of our videos, the video can be paused, stopped to take a longer Shavasana. Finish your practice by making your way to seated. Feel the energy moved, but also at the same time feel settled and centered. Feel alive and awake, but also peaceful and still. Namaste.